cook with me Jamaican scabbage fish today. Hello guys, today we are going to cook filleted sea bass, and as you can see, I've just rinsed my fish off with lemon and I'm drying them with some paper towel to make sure all the water are dried from the fish. We're gonna do Jamaican scabbage fish today. So the first thing we have to do is dry the fish and season to fry. So as we dry these fish, we make sure all the water are dry from it. So please use some kitchen towel, which is paper kitchen towel. Now as we dry our fish, we're going to use some season, which is fish season. I'm using this type of fish season today. And we're going to use some all-purpose seasons as well, and some black pepper. So as we season our fish, just sprinkle a small amount of fish season over the fish. I would say because you have 6 pieces of fillet, use up 1.5 teaspoons. You don't need your fish too salty. These fish have lovely taste. Now we're going to put a small amount of all-purpose on the fish. So currently we probably use about 1/2 teaspoon or a teaspoon of all-purpose. Now that we season the fish, we're going to dot them on each side to make sure both sides have seasoned on it. So you just take the fish home and press it on the other side, because you know the fish is a bit damp. Yes, you just turn them over like this and press them on each side, so you won't have fish seasoning on one and seasoning on the other. And as you can see, it's not a lot of seasoning, you just need a small amount. Now that all the fish are seasoned, sprinkle a little more fish seasoning on the outside if you believe it's not enough of that. Now that the fish is seasoned, we are going to put the pan on and pour some olive oil into the pan to fry the fish. Now that we pour the fish in the oil, the oil is hot, we put the fish and the skin down. So when you fry your fish on the skin down, you stop it from shelling apart. You don't want your fish to shell apart when you break it, when you're cooking it. So sorry, I'm a bit struggling to get this piece in. Finally, we have got it in the pan. So all the fish is sea bass filleted. So all the fish down on the skin side. Let that fry for about 2.5 minutes. I'd say 2 minutes. To get the skin nice and crispy. So as the skin is frying, you know the fish is cooking on the inside as well. So then when this is fried, you just turn the fish on the inside for another 1.5 minutes or a minute. You don't want to fry your fish too long, because what will happen, you'll get really dry and tasteless. So you want your fish to have that lovely tasty flavor. You don't want a tasteless dry fish. So we are not going to overcook it. So now that the skin is cooked, we have it on the inside for about 1.5 minutes. Sorry, I broke the fish a bit, but we can manage with that. This is our second batch of fish we're frying. So as I said, you place them on the skin. The skin takes longer to fry and it goes soft. So we make sure we fry that till it's crispy, and then we'll turn them on the other side. So we fried 6 pieces of fillets. And remember, it's sea bass. So as we fry these, we're going to turn them on the other side. Now that we've fried on the side of the skin, we're going to turn turning on the other side. There we go. Finally, and we're gonna remove them from the pan after So in the pan, garlic first, and as we had our garlic, you just leave your garlic about in the oil a bit. So that's our garlic, and then we're gonna add our spring onion, our leek, tomato, bell pepper, and in that we're gonna add our carrot next. As we had all our seasoning, we're gonna let these seasonings cook and soften. And we're also gonna add our carrots. We're gonna cut our chili pepper and add that to it. So we're just gonna put our chili pepper down. Please chop your pepper on the chopping board. We're gonna let all these spices cook into the oil, and then we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients. So we're gonna leave that to cook. So now we're gonna keep checking and make sure all this is cooked. All these vegetables is water to it. In these vegetables, we're going to add 1 teaspoonful of fish seasoning. So you're adding, and we're going to mix that in. Put some black pepper in. We add some black pepper. We're gonna add 1/4 cup of water. Make this sauce. You're making a sauce with veggies. Look at that lovely, rich and thick gravy. So as you cook along this spice, you let it cook, the carrot cook and all the vegetables cook, and then you're gonna add all your fish into that lovely, nice cook. Just let it all cook down. And you're gonna add your fish to that. So now guys that the gravy is lovely and you have a lovely sauce, look at that sauce. So you're gonna place your fried fish into that, and this is what we call Jamaican scotch. You're only gonna put your fish and the skin down in the sauce for a minute. Sauce on the side. And look at that lovely fish. It's that only for a minute. You're gonna leave that fish in that sauce for just for a minute, no longer than a minute. So that's Jamaican scabiche fish. You serve that with rice. You can serve it with rice and peas, whatever you choose. So now we're gonna turn that flame on. You're gonna leave it to rest for about 5 minutes in the sauce. Then you're gonna remove it into a plate. So guys, this is how we cook Jamaican scabiche fish, and the fish I use today to do that is filleted sea bass, just to avoid the bones. So it's a lot easier to have boneless fish than the bone in the fish. And as you can see, I cook the vegetable first, and I hope you enjoy cooking this dish with me today, and I hope you like this scabiche fish. If you like this recipe, please let me know in the comment below. Also, I'm going to dish you some of this fish out just to let you see what it's look like. Try and cook this dish, you will like it. So this is sea bass. You can have it in whatever size. You don't have to use the fish with the bone. If you're first time here and you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.